So, lay down on the mat as usual. Knees bent if you're having attention on the lumbar spine, otherwise legs straight and roll outward. Up to you to find your comfortable position for the legs and lumbar spine. Keep the shoulder blades flat onto the ground. Draw the arms outward and slide the shoulder blades over the waist. Pull the back of the head away from the shoulders. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. Let go. And one more time. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck, and shoulders. Arms, forearms, and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back, and your spine. Vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, groins, relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and start observing every aspect of the breathing cycle. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? And if both moves, which one went first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Relax the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. Small moments where everything stops, even in breath. Become aware of the four phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And even there, observe which one of the poses is longer. Observe without changing anything. Observe like you were observing someone else's breath. 3 more breaths. At the end of the third, take control and create a long, slow, and steady breath. Allow your body expanding with every inhalation. Observe your body gently contracting with every exhalation. Keep a long, slow and steady breath. Observe your lungs filling up slowly and getting empty slowly. Observe the belly expanding with every inhalation. Observe the navel moving up when you inhale and moving down toward the spine with every exhalation. Observe the chest. Observe the ribcage expanding. The ribs moving away from each other with every inhalation. And getting closer with every exhalation. Become aware of the small movements of your body. Long, slow, and steady breath. Three more breaths. And at the end of the third breath, take control on the length and create a breathing cycle of the same length for the 4 phases. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. 4 phases, same length. The breath long and steady. Same length for the 4 phases. Even when you hold your breath, keep your body relaxed. Use the small pauses to create small moments of peace. Allow your body and your mind to relax with every pause. Same length for the 4 phases. More breaths. At the end of the third breath, go back to a normal breath, not controlled. When you let your breath flow freely, observe. Observe the breath become more and more silent. Observe your body relaxed. And just stay there. Take an advantage of the feelings, the good feelings that you are experiencing now. Last moments. Really gently. Roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a moment before pushing the left hand to sit up. Sitting Baddha Konasana with the feet quite close to the pubis today. Okay. Interlace the hands and slide the hands right under the feet. If it's a little bit too much, you can hold your ankles, whichever is more comfortable for you. And once that you have this position, lift the sternum up, keep the shoulders down, and start moving the legs like butterflies. Gently, without forcing. Stay there. Keep on in a gentle way. Okay, now put your hands behind your buttocks. Actually, walk gently back with your hands. Okay. Now, push the outer side of your feet together and push the knees down toward the ground. Good. Push the chest up. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, bring the 2 knees together. Go down on your elbows. Keep the chin close to the base of the throat. And release your tibias. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, I want you to look at your big toes. And keeping the big toes at that level, I want you to straighten your legs. There. And really gently. Still keeping the big toes always the same level. Bend your knees and come back up. Okay. Yep. Now, grab your legs, lean back, and find balance. Allow your head to go down toward the chest, close your eyes. Find your balance. And just observe your body gently moving, following your breath. Gently lift your head, open your eyes. Lift your tibias and put your arms parallel to the tibias. To the sternum, lift it and shoulder blades down. Turn your arms outward to have the palm of the hand facing the sky. And stay there, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, keep the 2 knees together and move the right feet almost down to the ground. As soon as you almost touch the ground or you touch the ground, you bring it back. Left leg down and up. Right down, up. Left down, up. Right down, up. Left down, up. The 2 together. Yeah. Good, 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 good. Cross your legs. Sit on a cross-legged position. Put your hands over the knees, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, belly in. Gently. And create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Put on one side. And on the other side. Okay. Now, tabletop position. You can always put a small pillow or folded blanket under the knees. Roll your arms outward. Slide the shoulder blades over the waist, so move the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. With the exhalation, roll your hips backward. Push the spine up to the sky. Lift the right knee and move the right knee toward the forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg back. Exhale, bend your right knee and touch the right elbow. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, straighten your leg. With your leg straight, lean on the right arm and lift the left arm. With that, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, put your left hand down and bend your right knee to have the feet pointing up to the sky. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, put your right knee down. Inhale. With the exhalation, roll your hips backward, lift the left knee and move the left knee toward the forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, straighten the leg. Keep the leg straight. Put your weight on the left hand and lift the right arm. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, put your right hand down, bend your left knee, and stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, knees down, and create circles with your hips along the spine. Both on one side. And on the other side. Okay, now, walk gently back with your knees. Put your feet as wide as the mat. And roll the arms outward. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, tuck your toes under, inhale deeply. And with the exhalation, move the buttocks back and move the chest over the knees. Keep it there. Knees bent, keep it there. Keep on pushing the chest toward the knees. And keeping this movement, now start straightening your legs. Keep the pushing of the chest over the knees. There. Bend the knees. And push the chest again toward the knees. And straighten the knees again. Bend. And straighten it. Bend. And straight again. One more time, bend. And straight again. Inhale. And with the exhalation, lean forward to move in plank pose. If you need to move a bit your hands or knee or feet, just go ahead. Tuck the tailbone under. More, more, more. Okay, that's good. And now, without moving the hands or the feet, go back into Adho Mukha. Inhale with the exhalation, plank. Inhale with the exhalation, Adho Mukha. Inhale, with the exhalation, plank. Inhale with the exhalation, Adho Mukha. Walk back with your hands. Lean gently forward to have the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. Legs straight and active. Allow the spine, back, shoulders, arms, head to relax completely. 5 breaths. The end of the breath, 5th breath. Put your hands over the on the waist and gently come up. Put your legs widen on the hips, but not too wide either. Bend your knees, belly in, and create circles with your hips. Turn also on the other side. Now straighten the legs. And turn the feet outward. Not too much in there. It's roughly at 45 degrees, even less than that. Your beach movement. Allow the hips to gently roll on one side or on the other. So don't keep it aligned, but allow this rotation, this natural rotation. And now stop at your maximum on one side, whichever it is. Now, keeping your body in this position, I want you to observe the body and just roll the straightened knee. The more vertical leg, in and out. And now on the other side. And again, in and out. Okay. Now, bend your knees again and create again those circular movements, but pay attention, I'm not moving the upper chest, shoulders, arms, and head. It's just the lumbar spine, hips, and legs moving. Turn also on the other side. Okay, now straighten your leg. Put your feet wide now. Still with the feet pointing outward. The hands just over the thighs. Bend your knees. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, tuck the chin under, and stay there for 3 breaths. Bend a little bit more. Okay. And at the end of the third, come up. Inhale. And with exhalation, bend again. You can use the hand to help you, but bend your knees a little bit more. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third, come back up. One more time. Inhale. And with exhalation, bend your knees. Stay there. Belly in. And come back up. Now, we're going to prepare for Trikonasana. So, leg quite wide. Roll the right leg outward, have the right feet pointing to the right. Left leg inward to have the feet roughly at 45 degrees. From this position, I want you to do the hip movement. So allow the right side of the hips to drop down. Right, the left side of the hip going back to the left. So you're really tilting the hip to the left. Now, straighten your arms. Keep it parallel to the ground. And keeping the arms parallel to the ground, start going down. And imagine that someone is pulling your left hand back. In this position, I want you to push the right big toe down. Push it down. And I want you to roll gently the left leg outward. Belly in. And without going deeper, just move the right arm inside the right leg and lift the left arm up. Now, I want you to move the 2 shoulders a little bit back. And now, I want you to activate your thighs. Like you want to bend the knees, but you're not bending the knees. Stay there. And really gently come back up. So more active way on the legs to activate all the circulation. On the other side, so left leg pointing and left feet pointing to the left, right, right feet at 45 degrees. Hip movement. So tilt the hip to the left by moving the left side of the hip down and right side of the hip to the right. Straighten your arms. Good parallel to the ground and start moving down to the left. Imagine that someone is pulling your right arm back. Now start pushing the big toe, the left big toe down to the ground and roll the right leg gently outward. Put your left hand inside of your left leg and right arm up to the sky. Move the two shoulders back. And now activate the two legs, the two thighs, like you want to bend the knees. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third, really gently come back up. Okay. Turn to the right again. So right feet pointing to the right. Left feet, walk it back quite a bit. So you have the legs wider than before. Left feet, again, at roughly 45 degrees. Belly in. Now, I want you to tilt the hip to the left. So it's just the opposite of what we did in Trikonasana. In Trikonasana, we just did this. Now I want you to do this. So when doing so, you're gonna feel a stretch in that area. Belly in. Sternum lifted. Bend your right leg. Keep it there. Don't move. But now, I want you to observe your right knee. Is your right knee moving inside? If it is, then roll the right leg outward. And imagine that you want to push the outer side of the knee toward the outer side of the hip. Keep it there. But relax your face, your shoulders, your arms. Keep the right knee as much as you can vertical over the heel. Keep this tilting back movement of the hip. So it will be easier to activate also the back leg. Just for 3 breaths. I want you to activate the inner muscles, like you want to move the 2 feet closer, but they are not moving. But since they cannot move, you're just activating all the inner muscles. Just for 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, go back to the Trikonasana position. To the Virabhadrasana position. So that one that we're doing in a more relaxed way. And stay there. Check again your knee. And keep it bent. Good. Now stay in this position. Close your eyes. And concentrate on your breath. If the balance is really hard, you can open your eyes, but keep your focus on the breath and keep a long and relaxed breath. Yes, your body is working, I know, but it doesn't mean that you have to stress your mind. Your mind can be relaxed, even when your body is doing something quite intense. Really gently straighten right leg, really slowly turn to the left. Time. So left feet is pointing to the left, right feet is roughly at 45 degrees. First thing first, hip. Tilt your hip to the right. Start stretching the right groin and bend the left leg. Belly in. Keep your upper body relaxed. It's just the legs and hips working. Check the alignment of the left knee, and in case, just push the knee outward. And imagine that you want to push the outer knee to the outer ankle, just to keep it in place. Keep the hip tilting to the right. In order to have the spine straight yet relaxed. The arms completely relaxed. Close your eyes. And just focus on your breath. Keep the breath long and easy. And stay there. Gently open your eyes and activate the inner muscles for 3 breaths. And realize that you can activate the muscles, still keeping your mind relaxed. Release the muscles, stay in a resting position for relax. Check again the alignment of the knee. Stay there. It's not the end of the world. Use the hip to be easier in this position. And really gently straighten your leg. Turn both leg inward to have the heels moving out. Put your hands on the waist. Roll your hips forward and go all the way down. Relax your arms, let it go down to the ground. Keep the weight of your body gently on the ball of the feet. And relax the whole upper body. Stay there, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, stay there, but activate your thighs like you want to bend your knees and straighten your legs in the same moment. Stay there. Really gently put your hands on the waist, bend your knees and come up. Tadasana. Big toes touching, heels gently apart. Find the dristi. Fixed point right in front of you, either at eye level or gently higher. Belly in. Lean on the left leg and lift the right one. Grab with the right hand the right knee. And allow the right leg to open to the side. Keep the dristi. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, I want you to keep the leg in this position, but don't use the hand. Breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, put your right feet in contact with the left leg. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. And stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, go back into Tadasana. Still keeping your dristi. Lean on the right leg, lift the left one. Grab with the left hand, the left knee. And open the left leg to the side. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, keep the leg in this position without using the arms. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, put your feet in contact with the right leg and put your hands in prayer position. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd, go back to Tadasana. Still keeping your dristi. I want you to lift your heels as high as you can. And keep the 2 heels together. Stay there. And go down. Up. Push. There. And down. And one more time. Up. And down. Turn your feet to the side. And bend your knee. Belly in, sternum lifted. Straighten your leg. Roll the hips forward and go as much as you can down. Breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Okay. Now, keep the feet in Tadasana. Roll your hips forward. Put your hands down on the ground. Not too close to the feet. a little bit forward. Lean gently forward. Lean on the left leg and lift the right leg. Keep it parallel to the ground. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, I want you to lift the right feet as high as you can, rotating also your hip. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd, change leg. So put your right feet down, lift the left leg at 90 degrees. Stay there. And then roll the left leg outward to open the hip and lift the leg as high as you can. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, come back down. Bend both knees. And sit on your heels. And buttocks down. Okay. And stay there. 3 breaths. The end of the 3rd, sit down. Now, before the other, we don't know, torture or exercises, do you have the strap? If you have it closed, it's okay. Otherwise, we're gonna do something different. Yay, good. Take mine. Okay, so lay down on the mat. Keep the left feet quite close to the buttocks. Put the strap around the wider part of your right feet. Keep the rim of the belt with each hand. Keep the arms straight and the shoulders down to the ground. Keep the right leg straight. And stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, go a little bit forward, deeper. So walk up with the hands toward the feet. Keep the right leg straight. And check also your feet. Normally, the feet can be in 3 positions. So completely flat, or a little bit higher on the outer side, or a little bit higher on the inner side. I want you to check the position, your natural position of the feet, and keep it completely flat to the sky. Base. You can just use the belt to adjust the feet. Stay there. And given the feet completely flat, bend your elbows to go a little bit closer to the chest. Do not force. The idea is to play with your comfort zone. Not with the limit, just with the comfort zone. Change leg. Put your left feet on the belt. Keep the belt tense. Keep the arms completely straight, shoulders down. Keep the left leg straight. Breaths. The end of the third breath. A little bit deeper by walking up with the hands toward the feet. Then even there, always listen to the messages of your body. It's not a challenge. You're just playing. Now, observe your feet and adjust your feet if needed. Still keeping the left leg completely straight and the feet in a line. Bend your elbows to go a little bit deeper. But remember, you're playing with your comfort zone. So you have to be comfortable in a certain way. The muscles are working. You feel the muscles working. But you can still keep your breath relaxed. This means working on your breath. And really gently release. Now I want you to create a loop with your belt. Quite big one. And I want you to put both feet inside the belt and the other side of the belt just behind your occiput, the head, the bump behind your head. Keep the free side of the belt toward you so it will be easier to adjust. The idea is to stretch both legs and neck in a relaxed way. So find your position until you find your position where your legs are working, so you can feel that there's a stretch on your leg. Once that you have that, relax completely your arms and hands. Close your eyes and stay there. Put your arms however it is comfortable for you. There's no stay there. Allow your body to relax. Last comments. Gently open your eyes. Keep the right leg in the belt. Slide the left one out of the belt, straighten the leg, and put it down to the ground. Keep the two legs active. Breaths. At the end of the third breath, lift your left leg up, put it inside the belt, and allow the right leg to slide out of the belt. Keep the right leg straight and put it down to the ground. Keep both legs active. Your breaths. The end of the third breath, lift the right leg again, put both feet inside the belt, and now tighten the belt a little bit more. Put your arms in cactus pose, 5 breaths. The end of the 5th breath, really gently bend your knees, take the belt away, and really slowly put your feet down on the ground. Roll your arms outward, slide the shoulder blades over the waist. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, push your lumbar spine and neck toward the ground without using the muscles around your throat. Keep those muscles relaxed. Inhale, release. And with the exhalation, lumbar spine and neck down. Inhale, release. Exhale, lumbar spine and neck down. One more time. Exhale. Inhale, release. Keep your eyes closed. And just observe your breath. Observe every part of your body. Observe all the muscles that you have activated today. Last comments. Now put your left feet toward the middle of the mat and put your right feet right over the left knee. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the left feet against the ground, lift the hips, push with the right feet against the left knee, if it's not too uncomfortable for you. Stay there. And relax. Change leg. So put your right feet roughly toward the middle of the mat. Put your left feet over the right knee. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the right feet against the ground, lift the hips, and push the left feet against the right knee. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third, really slowly go down. Bring the 2 knees to the chest. And roll on the right and left side to relax the lower spine. Now roll completely on the right. Put your right hand over the left knee, go down. Lift the left arm up and allow shoulder and arm to go down to the ground. Turn your head to look at your left hand. 3 breaths. The end of the third breath, come back to center. And turn completely to the left. Put your left hand over the right knee and lift the right arm up. Allow the right arm and shoulder to move down to the ground. Look at your right hand. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, come back to center. And again, roll on the right and left side, or if it's more for you, create circles with your knees, whichever you prefer. Just circles, remember to do on both sides. And when you feel ready, you can enter Shavasana. Take everything you need to be comfortable in Shavasana. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax.
Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshya Mamrita Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshya Mamrita Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshya Mamrita. Slowly, start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Hands in an Ana Mudra or Chin Mudra. Eyes closed. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Relax your face, your throat, relax your belly. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.